पंकज तुम्ही पळयतात प्रुडंट मीडिया. 1988 प्रेसिडेंट रोनाल्ड रिगन यांच्यानी चितलें की वेगवेगळे सिनियर सिटीजन्स ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड आसा त्यांचे खूबशे इश्यूज असतात ते सेलिब्रेट करपा खातीर त्यांचो कन्सर्न घेवपा खातीर एक सिनियर सिटीजन डे असो मनोवपाक जाय म्हणून आनी तोच आमी आयज मनोवपाक हांगा जमल्यात. वेगवेगळ्या लोकां कडेन आमी आयज मेळटात. बट इफ यू हॅव अ सिनियर सिटीजन एट होम ऑर एनीवेर एल्स it's time to celebrate them and that's why on Prudent Media आम्ही वॉच डे सेलिब्रेट करतात व्हडा उमेदीन. सो वेगवेगळ्या क्षेत्रातल्या वेगवेगळ्या सिनियर सिटीजन्सांक आयज आमी मेळुया आनी जाणून घेवया हाऊ डू दे कीप फिट and what is the magic behind 60+ because age is just a number. नमस्कार, हांव पंकज. तुम्ही पळयतात प्रुडंट मीडिया. सेलिब्रेट करतात सिनियर सिटीजन्स बिकॉज टुडे इज वर्ल्ड सिनियर सिटीजन्स डे. आमच्या बरोबर आसा मॅजिशियन राम खुबशे शोज करता. पयलीं जादू शिकयताले बी, खुबशे रिसर्च केला, लायफ टायम अचिवमेंट्स मेळ्ळ्या. बर्थडेज म्हण, पार्टीज म्हण, हॉटेल्स म्हण, दे आर ऑलवेज देर. पण आयज मुद्दाम सेलिब्रेट करया म्हटलें मॅजिशियन राम बिकॉज ही इज 68 आणि तरी सुद्दां तो मॅजिक शोज करता. आणि आमच्या बरोबर प्रुडंट मिडियाचेर येवपाक परत एकदा थँक्यू सो मच राम.
थँक्यू ऑल्सो तुमकां की म्हाका एक जालें तुमी कवरेज केलें. थँक्यू एंड थँक्यू एंटायर प्रुडंट मिडिया.
पयलो प्रश्न तुका हांव असोच विचारपाक सोदतां, इज मॅजीक तुमी केन्नाच्यान सुरवात केली?
आनी मॅजीक म्हणजे म्हाजी हॉबी आसली ल्हानपणासून. पण 30 इयर्स जालें म्हाका हें लायनींग आसा आनी कंप्लिटली हांव परफॉर्म करपाक 2007 पासून स्टार्ट केल्लें. तेजे पयलीं हांव कितें प्रोड्यूस म्हणजे मॅन्युफॅक्चरींग करतालो कार्डाचे बारीक बारीक आयटम आनी सेल करतालो. ते बंद केलें. आतां फक्त परफॉर्म करता.
ओके, सो लोक 60चेर रिटायर जातात, सुशेगाद घरान बसता, पण तूं 68 आनी तूं अजुनूय मॅजीक करता. वॉट इज युअर सिक्रेट?
दीस इज द सिक्रेट. कलाकार आसा केन्ना ते रिटायर जायना. खंयचे कलाकार असो कलाकार, इवन संगीत म्हणून कितें म्हणून नाटक म्हणून. आनी स्पेशली मॅजिशियन केन्ना तो हो जायना. देर इज नो एज लिमीट फॉर द मॅजिशियन्स. आमी रिटायर जायत ना.
सो क्रिएटींग मॅजीक फॉर हिमसेल्फ. पण आतां लॉकडावन जालो, खुबशे शोज इव्हेंट बिझनस बंद पडलो. सो तुमी कोप अप कशें केलें?
ते त्रास पडले, सगळ्यांक खबर आसा आनी आमकां जर आमी भोगले आसा आमकां चड खबर आसा. आनी आमी कलाकार जे आसा, मॅजिशियन आसूं की खंयचे कलाकार आसूं, आमकां खूबच त्रास जाले आजून पर्यंत आसा. आतां सगळे बिझनस स्टार्ट जाल्ले आसा तरी कलाकार म्हणजे ते आसा ते आमचे ठप आसा, बिझनस ठप आसा आनी त्रासान आसा. गव्हर्मेंटान मातशें आमकां सुद्दां पळोवपाचें अशें म्हाजी इच्छा आसा. कित्याक कलाकार वी आर द मॅजिशियन. वी आर नॉट एक्चुली द मॅजिशियन, वी आर द आर्टिस्ट. We are an actor. We are playing the role of a magician and we entertain the people. आणि आमकां ते कलाकार रिकॉग्नायज करपाचे आनी आमकां ते फॅसिलिटी दिवपाची गव्हर्मेंटान जे अन्य कलाकारांक दिता.
आनी हाऊ डू यू कीप फिट?
फिट म्हणजे लोकांचें एप्रिशिएशन तेच आमचें हें आसा.
वॉकिंग बिकिंग करता?
वॉकिंग करतलो केन्ना. आतां पावस आसा.
ओके, ग्रेट. सो मॅजिशियन राम आमच्या बरोबर आसात. सो जेन्ना सेलिब्रेट करता आमी सिनियर सिटीजन्स डे 2021 तेन्ना मॅजिशियन राम म्हटल्यार एक ट्रिक तरी दाखोवपाक जाय. सो मॅजिशियन रामाक आमी रिक्वेस्ट करया की वाय डजंट ही शो अस वन ट्रिक ऑफ मॅजिक?
ओके, here I do one this is best my close-up item. Here I show magic with a rope. Actually this is not a rope, it's a shoelace I can say. Here let's with the two ends here, yeah, rope with the and here to the center. If I blow here, one ring comes inside the rope. The name of this magic is ring and rope because one rope is there inside the ring. I'll show here. See Pankaj, see here. There are two ends here and here the middle. Will you hold here? Can you hold here Pankaj here? When I say 1, 2, 3, it comes out. You can see, you can check the ring. Is there any way to come out?
There is nothing absolutely.
No. This is also solid. Now what I do here, see, what I'm doing here, one side and I just push here inside and I'll bring here in the middle. I put my thumb here, it's just pull here, blow, is out. So You must be wondering how I did this. So I'll tell you what I did here. What I did here, instead of one end, I push here both the ends together and I pull. Actually, this was the position. See? So if I pull one side, it comes. No, it's magic. It won't come out. See, if I pull this here, 1, 2, 3, it comes out, and 1, 2, 3, it goes inside. See, this was the magic. It's only depend on the sleight of hands. We need a few finger movements and all.
Absolutely. So magic it is, आणि तीच magic सगळ्याच्या जिवितान दरून सगळ्यांक हसयता खेळयता, and of course he teaches as well. So आज World Senior Citizen Day जेन्ना आमी मनयतात तेन्ना we are celebrating magician Ram. Thank you so much, Ram.
Thank you also. Thank you, Prudent Media also.
So ring आणि rope ही trick आमी पळयलीच, पण आनी एक interesting trick जी आसा is the ball trick. So जाणून घेवया रामा कडल्यान की how does that work?
See, माझ्या कडे एक ball असा. See. What I do, this ball I'll keep here on the table and just cut the ball, and the balls are 2. Here, one ball I'll keep here, sorry, and the one ball here. One is here, one here. I say go, it's gone, disappear, and the balls are here. Again, Sachin comes. Sachin. And what I do here, this ball here I'll keep here, and the one ball, sure, hold here. One is here and one there. I just say go, it's gone. See, 2 balls. 2 balls are here. These 2 balls are here. So Pankaj, you are not free. So that's why. Are you free? So I'll keep here only.
Okay.
So how many balls are there?
So that's 1.
No. I'll say abracadabra, abracadabra. I'll just snap my fingers, and the balls are 3.
3?
See, 3 balls. Now you have to pay your attention here. See, watch carefully what I'm doing here. See, just see, What one ball I'll put in my pocket here, and the one ball here in my hand here, and the one ball in my pocket here. So how many balls are here?
So there's 1 ball there. So
No, I told you watch carefully.
Oh my
See,
God.
again we'll do. See what I do here, one ball it goes in my pocket here, and the one ball here in my hand here, and the one ball in my pocket here. So how many balls are here?
1.
Oh, it's gone, disappear. So this was the magic. Thank you.
So 2 magic tricks आम्ही हांगा पळयल्यो, पण there is one more trick that he has won an award for. ती आम्ही व्हिडिओ थोड्याच वेळान पळोवया. Hello, I'm Pankaj. तू पळयता Prudent Media. We're celebrating Senior Citizens Day. आमच्या बरोबर Luz Bravo da Costa आसा, and she is of course MA in history, and she's done her masters in library science, and of course retired as the assistant state librarian of the Goa State Library. And of course, speaking to her because she is an inspiration doing something that many dream of. So let's speak to her about the same. Hi ma'am, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
We're celebrating Senior Citizens Day. Many in their 60s have a very retired life, but you chose something otherwise.
Yeah, well, basically, I don't consider myself a senior citizen. Yeah. I am young in mind, young at heart, so why should I be considered senior? It's the mind frame, how you think what you are and what you want to do. And I, as an academician, I thought that I would continue working and do research. My dream was there to do a doctorate in history, but because of time and my working conditions, I did not have enough to go to the archives and go to the libraries to work. So when I retired, I said, why I wouldn't go back to the university and get a guide for me to guide me to do my research. And my family backed me, so that was very important. When I told, my husband always backed me, and my children also, and the in-laws also, sons-in-law that I have, they too said, fine, you go ahead. And I went to my professor, Rami Dias, who is attached to the research center of Captain College, and he was happy that I came to register with him. And that's how I started working, and a topic that I selected was on food history of Goa. So I'm working on food history from 1900 to 1961. And I have few, say some 6, 7 chapters, including the conclusion and introduction. And I hope that by the end of this year, I will submit officially the thesis.
Great, so age is just a number.
My age, I will be 69 on October 13 this year.
Great, so life was actually a full circle for you. Going to the library and then joining back there to work and then retiring from the library, was it a full circle for you?
Yes, it is a full, because see, Central Library for me is not my second home because I was working there, but because I was using assiduously the library from my age 10. So that's when we were students in the primary, students in the secondary, college time. In fact, for the students of Panjim, and at that time there were many because very few colleges were there. Central Library became a focus point for them to come to study, the reading room or the study room. And if I can say that by 4 o'clock, 4:15, we were there near the door before it would open, and to get in, to get a place to sit. Then there were many girls, so a special ladies' room was done to accommodate more students. So people were in and out of Central Library. It was a happening place for the students, and of course the readers also. The Panjimites can remember Central Library in Panjim as a place they would love to visit. We were having the premises limited area, true. But then one should not forget that a library is a growing organization. What we built 6 floors 10 years back, in another 10 years we are looking for space. Why 10 years? Now they are looking for more space, and they say you don't have. We need more space. So it's a growing organization. It's all over the world. It's not only with us. Digitization helps, but it doesn't satisfy the reader always, because the reader wants to read a book physically. And digitization doesn't allow you to do that. I would prefer to read a book physically, But there are people of my age who are used to reading and would read. I know people who read on an Android. I wouldn't like to read on an Android a long file, a PDF file. Mm-hmm. On my comp, okay, fine, but not on an Android. Physical is the best way. It's my point of view.
Okay, so you retired from the new building,
Yes.
but more of your life was spent at the old library.
Correct.
But would you think that the old library would have been maintained and a new space would be built?
Yeah, we could have a parallel library, we could have a heritage library in the old premises. And it could be even used for cultural tourism. And that's what many countries, why many countries? Let's go to Madras. Madras maintains the old library, beautifully maintained, and it can be used also for the readers. You have the heritage part, and you could have a reading room like we had in olden days, where we used to go to read number of newspapers and number of magazines, which we don't see today, but we used to go and read them. We knew, okay, there was a one caravan, and there was some magazine. I can't remember the titles of those periodicals, but their ghost stories used to publish, and we would just go and read. So we used to read, study, all those things together. You need a break also when you're studying. So, and many people in Panjim used to come to the library, to the reading room. The very fact that we had so many newspapers because we had readers, and all India. It was all India level, not only local papers, but all India level.
But we're talking about your PhD, and everybody considers you as an inspiration. Where many people are, of course, thinking about doing something in their retired life. But as you consider yourself not really a retired kind of a personality, but why food? There were so many other topics that you could have chosen of Goa.
The food was something that I was working on for quite some time. So I said I will do more in-depth study. Well, also let me tell you, no subject is studied in-depth one person. There is always a possibility of working on the same subject by different persons. What you read, you can analyze in an X way, and I can analyze in Y way. Okay? And so it is not that people say, oh, I have worked on it. Fine, you can work on it. But that doesn't mean that another person cannot work on it. True. It's not the end. There are different aspects now. When we say food history, there are different aspects of food history. When I tell people that I'm working on food, they say, oh, so what is about the recipes? I don't work on recipes. Okay, the recipes are meant for the chef. I would use a recipe, yes, if I can analyze something. Suppose I'm working on the curry or uman, then I will use the recipe to show the difference. Why? I have got other aspects which people don't look at as food. For example, alcoholism. Alcohol is also food. It's bad food, no doubt, but it is food. So I have a chapter on that, and I've learned a lot when I'm reading people saying, oh, I'm not an alcoholic. I know because I have read the theories, and I know what leads to it. I tell people, if you listen, well and good. If you don't listen, you can't help, because it is a disease also. It has to be accepted as that. The basic principle that you are sick and you need to be treated. If you don't accept that basic thing, you will not come out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's a little bit that I also learned, not that I had thought of having it in my chapter. It was later that I decided to, my guide said, let's put alcoholism in it as bad food. So I'm happy that I did that. When the thesis comes, then people will come to know a little bit. I wouldn't say everything. Like the discussions about the Feni. Feni was not brought by the Portuguese. We already had Feni here in Goa. Manufacture of palm Feni was already there in India, or let's say on the south coast probably. It's not only in Goa.
And what would your advice be to somebody who would like to pursue or take up a PhD?
Well, if you are willing to study, if you are willing to put efforts to do research, honest research and work, you should go ahead. It is unfortunate that youngsters are not using the resources that we have got. I'm talking about our youngsters. When we have foreigners coming, we could have had our people doing, but they don't. I don't know if they are not encouraged or they don't have courage. What is the attitude is like, for example, if you're studying before 1961, obviously you have to know Portuguese. There's no question of saying, I don't know the language. Oh, it's in Portuguese. Fine. I have got readers who have learned Portuguese and have worked, not Portuguese. One second. I have got one reader came from Italy. She learned Tamil to study a Tamil manuscript. She's a linguist. Okay, to write a thesis on this work. And she comes every year to Madras to practice her Tamil. So if I had another reader from Vietnam, I remember his name is Patanapong. He studied Portuguese to come to do research in Portuguese language. He was doing the trade period, the earlier period. He would sit with a small dictionary even, to see. So they are not exceptions. There are people who are doing it. They are doing it. Now if you go to Portugal, you see people are bilingual. They are easily speaking to you in English as they would speak in Portuguese. And English is not their official language. But they know that that's the door, for you to move, an outlet, for example. So if you want to be on an international platform, you got to work that way. I'm just helping one researcher now. Somebody had given her my name and suggested, so she called me. And one thing, for a research student, I will go out of the way. If I can help, I will become a librarian then, okay? Back into my... So I was just talking to her, you do this, you do that, and then she said, okay, ma'am, I'm going to use what you told me in the legal side and all that. Then I said, half of the PhD is mine. Yeah, she said, definitely, half is yours and all that. But I'm ready to tell her, to give her support, Like when first thing I ask her, from which institution you come, then you know the levels of the student. So she has a master's, she did a degree here in Goa, master's in Bangalore from one good institution, and she's BITS Bilani student. So to get into BITS Bilani is not easy.
Correct.
Right? So you know the level of the student, then you are happy to help the student. Same thing when I was working in the library, I would ask the school from where you come, so that accordingly I can help you. If you are from a city school, I know that you have a certain level. If you are coming from a village, then I have to put more efforts to you, which class you are. So accordingly give you a matter. I'm not giving a matter of a PhD student for a student of 5th standard. So, accordingly, I was trained as a reference librarian. Then I used my own knowledge how to work. We are coming in from a professional family. I'm 3rd generation professional that I know. I don't know if earlier than that we had.
Okay.
So, and good professionals. Okay, recognized by the society also. So that may be one of the genetic trend that I have got. And I hope our next generation continues professionally. I'm happy with what my daughters are doing. And my nephews are also doing professionally. They are well settled and doing very well at the top level also. But because the professionalism is there, and professionalism has to be there in whatever you do.
True.
Yeah. And then for PhD, I think I wouldn't say that all are very good theses. There are mediocre theses. There are works that are not up to the standard. Some people may say that your work is not a good work. I don't know, it's up to people to say when they read what I have written. But I tried to do a good work. I think my guide is happy for what he's reading. Now let's see what will happen with the end product.
आयज सिनियर सिटीजन डे जगभर मनयतात आणि आयज जेन्ना एफ म्हटल्यार फुटबॉल आणि एफ म्हटल्यार फिट सिनियर सिटीजन्स फिट रावपाक करतात कितें आमी सध्या तरी परवरी आसा जाणून घेवया तांच्याच कडल्यान लेट्स लुक ॲट द सिनियर सिटीजन्स रायट नाव हू कॉन्स्टंटली स्टे फिट फॉर their health, lifestyle, and of course let's talk to them today about the various activities that they do. आणि पहिले इंट्रोडक्शन घेऊया तुमचे नाव सांग पत्र
Destaque Pereira. Kishore Pagi.
Hilary Fernandez.
Bernard Simões.
Joseph Fernandez.
ओके, सो क्लबाचें पयलीं नांव सांगात.
आमची Senior Citizen FC North Goa.
ओके, सो आतां तुमी जेन्ना फुटबॉल खेळतात अँड यू हॅव युअर ओन सिनियर सिटीजन क्लब आनी हितून टीम मेंबर्स कितले आहाय?
We are about 23 members and it is registered under societies as well as SEG.
ओके, आनी सगळे वांगडा खेळतात काय सगळे इन्स्टॉलमेंटान आयज थोडे फाल्यां थोडे?
केन्नाय चुकता आमी पूण चडशे दिसांनी आमी हिंगाच आसता.
ओके,
Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays our regular practice takes place here.
ओके, सो वॉट इज युअर टायम शेड्यूल, म्हणजे केन्ना स्टार्ट करता? एवरी इवनिंग?
Every evening at 5 o'clock till 6:30 we play. We practice for quite a lot.
ओके, सो जेन्ना सिनियर सिटीजन्स आसता तेन्ना थोडे म्हणटा इट्स रिटायर्ड लायफ, घरा बसून पांय उडोवन वयर सगळें बसताय, पूण वॉट इज युअर म्हणजे मोटिवेशन?
No, age is just a number for us. We don't feel old at all. On the contrary, I think we're inspiring others. You know, when people ask me, "Are you खेळटा तूं अजून?" "ओय खेळपाक कितें जालां?" Keeping me fit. You understand?
So what are the different positions that you play?
He's also.
I'm playing in the half line.
Half line. Okay.
I play half line.
I was a goalkeeper, but I'm playing in the forward line.
I used to play in the half. I play forward too.
I'm defender.
Okay, आणि you have different positions that you play in. पण 2 वर्साचे लॉकडाऊन तुम्ही स्वतःच फुटबॉल खेळता,
होय.
पण तेन्ना हाऊ डिड यू ऑल मॅनेज टू कीप फिट?
Yes, that was a problem for us. You understand? But each and every one used to practice to do some exercises. You know, practice with the ball or do some exercise, do the running, and we continued like this. And you know, after all, football it was more also like an enjoyment for us. So we were longing when this will get over. In fact, you know, but it happened. The cases have come down, so managed to come. We keep distance. We are all vaccinated. You understand?
Okay, so what is the one thing that all of you would like to tell everyone who's watching you right now, and what would that message be?
Please keep fit and avoid all the problems of life.
Do the exercises regularly and keep it fit.
Of course, the lipid profile has to be good. Only by playing it happens.
Keep fit, do regular exercises.
Playing is a person fittest, I think. So we have to play to keep ourselves fit.
ओके, सो हियर वी आर इन पोरवोरी आणि कशें फिट रावपाचें, कितें करपाचें तें एक्झॅक्टली आमकां सांगलेलें आहा. अँड ऑफकोर्स डू यू ऑल टेक मेंबरशिप्स एज वेल इफ समबडी वॉन्ट्स टू जॉइन?
Yeah, we don't mind, but under certain criteria.
But only over 60.
Over 60 only, seniors only.
Seniors.
Our most senior player hasn't turned up today. He is 80 years old, Netra Vilkar, understand? And we have also international players like Brahmanan Sankolkar, who we are not having today at the field. Alan, you know Alan Dissa also, former SP of, he also joins us. I mean, he is one of the members. Many more like that.
Okay, so playing is important, football is important. 2 वर्सां तेंच्यांनी घरा कडेन फिट आपले कशें करपाचें ते एक्सरसाइजेस करून केले, बट नाव दे आर सो हॅपी बीइंग अगेन ऑन द फुटबॉल फील्ड, अँड ऑफकोर्स let's see them more fitter and playing for a longer time. Thank you so much everyone for speaking to us on Prudent. Thank you so much.